Your company, Phenome Networks, has developed a next generation platform. What is a next generation?
You see, when I first got into this field, from high-tech, fintech, whatever, data management, I thought, was just about getting data and storing it in a normal way, in a way that'll make sense. But since then, things have changed drastically. And today, a next-generation data management platform actually is a platform that takes care of the entire cycle for the researcher. In our case, of course, breeders and variety testers. So we need to provide a complete solution for them, and at the end of the day, provide a tool, the best tool possible, to make sure that they make educated, data-driven decisions. So it's an end-to-end platform that fits all the requirements of the breeders, the variety testers, and the product development managers.
Wonderful. But listen, Erez, that's a lot of different things that you have to keep within one platform. How does your platform support all of that?
We have several modules or several features that support everything that I've said. So when you look at this, the beginning stage is collection of data. So we have the best mobile application out there that allows you to go out in the field and do what's known as phenotyping. By the way, hence Phenome Networks. So phenotyping is done with a mobile application, and that allows you to gather a lot of information in the field. The application would work on any type of a device, and it would work online or offline. So the person in the field can collect a lot of information, take as many pictures as possible. So the beginning stage is providing the researcher with a lot of data. All of that data goes seamlessly onto the cloud. We'll talk about this later. And then it's stored in such a way that it makes sense to the breeder. Then the breeder can design and go through the experiment phase, all the way to getting a good germplasm. Then it goes to the variety testers, and even a product lifecycle that allows the product development manager to do their job and actually take a variety to market. However, we're still not done. Then we have a very strong analytical tool that provides both statistical tools as well as graphical tools to allow the researcher to learn, to make educated decisions. And we also have artificial intelligence modules that takes artificial intelligence algorithms to support the decision. And finally, we're also able to connect through the use of APIs, that's computer ports, to any other device. So we're not just a standalone platform, but we are open to connect to the outside world, any data management, other data management platform, any ERP system like SAP or Oracle are the most known ones. Drone pictures, satellite pictures, in-ground or above-ground sensors. We can connect to anything and integrate all of that wide range of data into a single platform to make sure that the researcher at the end of the day can make the best decisions possible.
Wonderful. But Erez, that's a lot of data, an enormous amount of data. And I also know that data security is, of course, a big concern for everybody.
Absolutely.
How do you make sure that your clients' data are secure?
Well, I think this is the question that I'm being asked the most. You see, for companies in the seed industry, data security is of the utmost importance. It's like the Coca-Cola formula. It's safe. It's what makes them successful. So we have different layers of security that we implement. First of all, we work with the cloud on the cloud, on AWS, on Amazon Web Services. That is known to be the most secured. And then we go beyond that. We actually implement what's known as a WAF. That's a firewall. It's a firewall to protect the data. Furthermore, we actually encrypt the data twice, both when it is in transit, what's known, so when it moves from one location to the other, but also we encrypt it while it's at rest. I'm giving you a little bit of technical data here, but when it's at rest, it's also encrypted. So even if somebody broke into the data, it's still going to be secured. We've implemented the International Standardization Organization, in short ISO 27001 certificate, which is the data security protocol. And we also, on top of everything that I mentioned, we also have periodical endpoint detection. So we actually try to penetrate the platform and see if everything's okay, and then we have response teams handling those. So at the end of the day, each company working with us gets its own environment. We never mix any data. We never share any data, God forbid. Not data, not processes. And I can tell you that I want to say, in every case, the data stored with us is going to be more secured than if it was on the company's own servers.
Before the interview, you were sharing a bit about your travel, so you travel a lot.
I travel a lot, yes.
How does Phenome Network provide that global coverage?
We are global. We have companies across the globe. So first of all, the platform and the mobile application are completely multilingual. So it will work in English and Spanish and Portuguese and Italian and German and French and Russian and Japanese and Chinese and other languages that I must have forgotten. But then we also have presence, physical presence in, I think, all parts of the world. So obviously we have a few in Europe, we have in the United States, we have in South America, we have in the Far East. And we only take people into our ranks that are veterans of this industry, so we can actually provide the best service locally.
And I think it's well known that you are now a global leader. Phenome Networks are a global leader in your field. What do you think contributed to that success?
Well, there's a few factors. First of all, we are what's known in the business world as customer-centric. So we are in constant communication with our existing customers and future customers. What are the evolving needs? Because this is a very fast evolving field that we are in. So we listen to our customers, both current customers and to-be customers. What are the needs? What are you actually looking for? And our platform is a work in progress. So that's number one. We always move forward. We have between 4 and 6 releases per year, and we release more and more advanced features. Then our customer service department is actually the best in the business. And what makes it the best in the business is that we do not hire people to answer phones. That's outdated. We only hire people that are within the industry, veterans of the industry, most of them with advanced degrees in agriculture. Mm-hmm. So they can actually provide the best customer service out there, provide expert advice to our customers. And also we have other layers of customer success, but we put a lot, it's actually the biggest department in the company. We put a lot of emphasis on making our customers the happiest possible. Mm-hmm. Beyond that, we are also implementing more and more new features. That's actually a very interesting feature that's going to come out within the next, I think, quarter. That's going to revolutionize another part of this equation, but we'll leave that to the future. There are a few surprises out there. Mm-hmm. And I think finally our use of algorithms makes us unique in our industry.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Great to hear. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for having me, Marcel. It's always a pleasure to be here, and the best of luck to everybody.